I love this game. It's like an onion. The more you play, the more layers you find. And it's only getting more and more layers and getting deeper and deeper. One of the things that I really appreciate is the way the game respects your time, and it's something that many games these days do not do. As a dad of a 3-year-old and having somewhat of a life, gaming time is precious. What time I do get to spend in this game is respected. There's no treadmill in this game. You can finish the game. You don't have to compete with others, and you can compete if you want to. And the competition is nothing incredibly toxic either. The more time you spend learning the game, the better you will be at being economically competitive, like anything in life. Even with that being said, you can play very basic builds that can clear all content, even in solo self-found, the game's single-player mode, if you will. Let's discuss deeper by what it means when a game respects your time. Some games it feels like you need to pour tons of time into it in order to progress or have fun. It may even be fun at first, but have a Dunning-Kruger effect. Fun peaks early on, then drops way off as you realize how much you must do in order to get back to that same level of fun. And maybe it's just your perception, but I think of virtual treadmills that keep you on a grind. There's always another rank to achieve, can't end on a loss, etc. This game to me is fun out of the gate. The campaign is fun, I enjoy the slow power creep at the start, and the grim dark fantasy aspect. The more you play, the more you feel your character getting stronger. It's addicting leveling up and unlocking more passive points. If I play for an hour, I feel like I progressed. And I don't regret the time that I played. And the more time I sink into the game, the more the game opens up. Do I want to keep using the same abilities? Explore how far I can take a single ability? Mix up how my build plays? There are endless ways to build a character. And what may have felt kind of limited, as in only a few classes and ascendancies, only keeps getting expanded with each league. As a certified UNC, one of the things I realized playing competitive games for years is the toxic nature of team games. We all know the struggles of playing with a troll, or someone incredibly annoying on your team. Or maybe even you're being yelled at for nothing at all. We all live in this world that's toxic enough as it is. Annoying coworkers, bosses that are on you like white on rice for nothing, commutes from hell, the list goes on. The last thing I want or need in a game is someone screaming at me that I can't pick Iron Fist and throwing the match because of it. What I'm trying to say is that you don't need all of that to have fun. You can enjoy video games again and not be a slave to them. Get off the treadmill. Enjoy your time. Games are supposed to be fun. Some of this may seem like a lot, but what I'm trying to describe is Path of Exile 0.5 is quickly becoming a forever game. Maybe it's by design, but I look at other MMOs and other ARPGs, and they just don't have the depth that this game does. Take, for instance, World of Warcraft.
Bruh.
As a longtime player of WoW, I don't really play anymore. But I spend a lot of time on Arms Warrior. If I want to play Arms Warrior and be quote-unquote competitive, or be useful in a raid or Mythic Plus group, I'm forced to play one of two builds. The builds in that game are very one-dimensional. Everyone's build is pretty much cookie cutter, and maybe one or two personal preference utility talents. There's none of that in this game. You want to play a crossbow monk build? Go for it. You want to play a spellcaster warrior? It's more meta than you think. A lich spear user? Buddy, do I have a league for you. And here's the thing. No one cares. Because at the end of the day, do you know what matters? The monsters die before you did. Are there builds that are insane? Yes. Do they cost a lot? Yes. Can you still clear the game only on gear you found and created? Absolutely. With what that statement says to me, however, is that it's really up to me how I want to play. I can get as creative as I want, or I can follow a build guide. Or I could follow a build guide and modify it as I see fit. This game is an onion. Go out and have fun.